What's up, YouTube? It is your boy JB, and I'm here tonight with the review for The Real Housewives of Dallas, Season 4, Episode number 2, titled Roasted and Toasted. So you guys, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and just jump into the video. Alright, you guys, so this episode was kind of fillerish because there wasn't really much to it. But we're going to start out with Stephanie. So we see Stephanie and Cameron. So they're going to this place called, it's 9020, a workout place. So I actually kind of saw this recently because I think Luann does something like this where she works out from her living room where they put this thing on you and it's kind of like it has electrodes in it. And you know, you can work out for 90 minutes and you can work out for however long you want to work out for. And you get the full workout, but minus all the sweating, the lifting, you know, all the stuff that you actually go through in the gym. Would I personally do it? Hell no. I don't understand these fads, especially when it comes to working out. Like, just go to the gym, get on the treadmill, or either go to, you know, there are a lot of parks that you can go to a walking trail. Like, walk, do something. But you know, if it works for the, you know, rich and famous, y'all do it. I'm gonna stick with the good old gym. But so you know, they're talking about D'Andra's 50th birthday that's coming up, and D'Andra's having a roast. So so Stephanie asked Cameron, is she coming? Cameron is like, you know, she had to move some stuff around in her schedule, but she will, however, make it to the roast. And, you know, it's so funny that Carrie, because, you know, throughout the whole time they were talking about these workout, Carrie was working about having an orgasm from her vagina. And I'm like, oh, hey, interesting, Carrie. I kind of like her, but I still got to get a feel for Carrie. So we're going to move on, you guys. All right, and next we got Brandi. So we see Brandi and Leanne. So Brandi and Leanne are out to eat. And, you know, they are in a good place with one another. They went to a friend's baby shower and they connected there. So things are good between Brandi and, you know, Leanne for right now. And I'm going to preface that and just say for right now. Because, you know, Brandi and Leanne, they've been cool. They were cool in season 2. But by the end of season 2, they were no longer cool with one another. And so they're talking about their relationship with one another and, you know, how much they like each other. And Leanne says to Brandi, she's like, you know, when it comes down to it, you know, she doesn't want any outsiders to get in between what they have. And Leanne is like, you know, if you hear from any of the other girls that I've said that you're a piece of shit, I want you to pick up the phone and be like, Leanne, I heard that somebody said that you said that I was a piece of shit. And Leanne, you know, tell her, girl, not and say to her, whatever. So I respect that. Like, I think that's always been a problem between Brandi and Leanne. They listen to outsiders instead of going to the other. But season 2, I'm trying to remember what they fell out about in season 2. I forgot. It has something to do with, I think if I'm not mistaken, it has something to do with Carrie Duber. I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank. But, you know, so then Leanne asked, you know, Brandi, does she believe that D'Andra was sincere in her apology at Stephanie's? Leanne, however, does not feel that D'Andra was sincere. And Brandi, she didn't really say yes and she didn't say no that she felt like she was or it wasn't sincere, but she felt like she was getting to that point, which I don't know what that means. But do I feel that D'Andra was sincere? I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me about this, because I know a lot of people love Leanne, can't stand D'Andra, because I see that all the time on Twitter. I personally don't give a shit. You guys like who you like. I like who I like. And if you guys have been around, if you watched my videos from last year, you guys, again, if you watched my video last week, you guys know who I like. I like Stephanie. I like Brandi. I like Leanne. And I like D'Andra. I don't like Cameron. I don't intend to like Cameron. And that's just my opinion. I don't like Cameron. Don't care for Cameron. She's not my favorite. She's a stuck-up biatch. I'm not going to call her what I want to call her, but she's a stuck-up biatch to me. And that's my personal opinion. So then we do see Brandi, and she and her daughter Brooklyn go shopping. Oh my God. Little Brooklyn gives Brandi a run for her money. And you know, they showed a photo of Brandi when she was young, and I'm like, wait a minute. Brooklyn actually looks just like Brandi. So Brandi, you are just getting back whatever you guys your mama tenfold, because she just has a little attitude, but she's a kid, and kids, they get to that point in their life where they have some conflict and some confrontation with their parents. It doesn't mean that she doesn't love her. It just means that, hey, she's getting ready to be a teenager, so it's gonna come. So just get used to it and get ready for it, Brandi. All right, you guys. So next we got Leanne. So we see Leanne. She and Rich, they go out on a date, and the date was pretty cute. And all that happened with this date was they were talking about their first date. They were talking about the wedding. Leanne asked Rich, has he completed his wedding vows? I think he said he had completed his vows. I can't remember, but all is good with those two. Full steam ahead for the wedding. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that when Leanne was out with Brandi, that she told Leanne told Brandi that Rich told her maybe she should extend an invite, since they're good now with each other, to the wedding. So then we also see Leanne and Deandra. So they go out for lunch, and they have a conversation again about Deandra apologizing to Leanne, and Leanne is talking about she wouldn't be hurt if she didn't tell Deandra that she's still hurt and she's a little bit angry with her. So, Deandra does apologize to her, and Leanne wants her to apologize for even bringing Rich into the whole conversation. And, so Deandra says, she apologizes for what she did, and she apologizes for getting involved in their relationship, and that she wasn't really trying to hurt, she wasn't trying to hurt her, she wasn't being malicious or anything like that. And then, she asked her, so what do you want from me to move forward? She says, I want you to apologize for bringing Rich into it. She says, you know what, Leanne, I will apologize for bringing Rich into it. And so they are going to move forward with each other. And then, Deandra invites Leanne to her 50th birthday party. All right, guys. Next, we got Carrie. So we see Carrie and her husband. They go out for lunch or dinner, whichever one. And Carrie's just basically talking about her daughter, who's 18 years old, the one from last week that we saw. And she's telling her husband how, she has a one roommate, but she found some other roommates on an app. And he's questioning, like, so it's perfect strangers. And okay, so I think, if I'm not mistaken, because when I was in college, they did this as well for me. Well, I didn't actually go through with the apartment, but when I was looking at an apartment off campus when I was in college, what they were going to do was they were going to find some people who had my same major, and they were going to room us together, so that way we might have classes together, and if we had classes together, we could work together on things. So it's not too strange to do that, but I mean, I get where he's coming from. You never know who she could be living with. So then Carrie is telling, her husband that, she wants to take Deandra on a trip to Mexico. His family has a home in Mexico, and she just wants to take Deandra there for her 50th birthday. And that is basically it for Carrie. So we're going to move on to Deandra now. All right, so we see Deandra and everyone getting ready for her 50th birthday party. Her mama is there, and her mom sits down and have a conversation with her. And Deandra tells Dee that she invited Leanne there, and she invited all the girls because she just wants to be different. She wants to be better, and I understand that. So like I said, all the girls showed up. I thought it was hilarious when they showed Brandi and Stephanie and their husbands getting ready. They're like, "Who is Beavis?" And when they started laughing, I'm like, "Yes." I have always figured when I look at them from season one up until now, I've always got that comparison of Beavis and Butthead. Uh, 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 like I just get that comparison between those two. So funny. So they get there. Everyone gets there. I was with Leanne when she was talking about some of the people that was roasting Deandra. Those were not roasts. Those were just compliments. Stephanie did roast her. Stephanie's was really freaking good. I loved it. She roasted Deandra. She roasted Jeremy. Like, I loved it. Brandi did a good job with her roast. And so Leanne had came there. She had a gift for Deandra. And she gets up and she gives Deandra the gift. It's a candle. It's one for hope and one for forgiveness. So she asked her which one does she want to light first. And I think she said forgiveness first and then hope second. And you guys, that was basically where the episode ended. So be sure to like this video, leave your comments, subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you guys later.